Hi everyone, a very good evening to all of you and welcome back once again to the channel. First of all, tell me if you can see me properly and can hear me properly, then we will start with the class because yesterday there were some problem with the audio. So please give me a thumbs up if everything is fine. If not, tell me. I'll make the adjustments accordingly. Very good evening everyone, very good evening. Please give me a thumbs up if everything is fine, if you can see me properly and can hear me properly. जल्दी से बताइए. Yes, so in today's class we'll be talking about the PIB news from 3rd and 4th of July 2024 and there are some very important news today and I believe आज की क्लास में से एक या दो क्वेश्चन आपके एग्जाम में आने चाहिए, right? चलिए, so I think I have a lot of thumbs up. Let's start with the class and let's talk about the very first question for the day. Very important question actually. With which international organization has the government of India recently signed a $170 million policy-based loan for the strengthened and measurable actions for resilient and transformative health systems program? It's a very long name. You don't have to remember the name कि क्या नाम है. Just एक बार read कर लोगे तो you will be able to recall it in the examination. Strengthened and measurable actions for resilient and transformative health system program. So the government of India has signed this loan agreement worth $170 million with Asian Development Bank. We have signed it with Asian Development Bank. Now, this has been signed for this program that was given in the question. Now, what this program is all about, what this loan agreement is all about, क्या होगा इसमें? So, this program is for consolidation and strengthening India's health system preparedness. How much prepared we are, how much our health system is prepared for the future pandemics, right? अगर कोई future में pandemic आता है, तो how much prepared we are. So, it is for consolidating and strengthening the India's health system preparedness and responsive capacity. How much ready we are to give response to any future pandemic. Alright. So that is the purpose. Okay? So it will be anchored in major government's plans and initiatives. This program will be anchored, will be merged, or you can say will be integrated with already existing programs like National Health Policy of 2017, Pradhan Mantri Ayushman Bharat Health Infrastructure Mission, National One Health Mission and government's effort to strengthen human resources for health, right? आगे चले, the targeted reforms, which are the areas, which are the targeted reform areas. Number one, strengthening of disease surveillance and multi-sectoral response. Number two, strengthening of human resources for health. Obviously, we need doctors, we need nurses, we need other medical staff for strengthening of health system. Expanded climate resilient public health infrastructure. We need public health infrastructure, that is fine, but we need climate resilient public health infrastructure. ठीक है, कल को सुनामी आ गई और एक हॉस्पिटल बनाया है वो गिर गया तो क्या फायदा है ऐसे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का, राइट? एंड इनोवेटिव सर्विस डिलीवरी. ठीक है, एंड एडीबी विल प्रोवाइड the support and it will ensure that there are adequate number of health professionals and workers available in the India's health system. ठीक है जी, I hope it is clear. Please decrease the brightness. Anybody else facing this problem of brightness, please tell me. I'll do the needful. I think it is fine here. I think it should be fine now. ठीक है. All right. So that's all about this question. So what is the right answer then? The right answer to this question is Asian Development Bank, which is headquartered in Manila. It is headquartered in Manila. It is headed by Masatsugu Asakawa. And where are the headquarters of World Bank? Washington DC, headed by Ajay Banga. Or Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. It is headquartered in Beijing. And who is the chief? Jin Likan. Jin Likan is the chief. WHO, Geneva. WHO is headquartered in Geneva. It is headed by Tedros Adhanom. OECD is headquartered in Paris. It is headed by Matthias Cormann. Matthias Cormann. ठीक है जी. So you should remember the headquarters and the heads of all the major international organizations. Question number 2. The Ministry of Defence has recently signed an MOU under Defence Testing Infrastructure Scheme to establish 3 state-of-the-art testing facilities in Chennai under the Tamil Nadu Defence Industrial Corridor. now the question in the examination, they can also ask you this question, that where, for for which place this MOU has been signed, right? The state of the art testing facilities will establish in at which place, ठीक है, ये भी पूछा जा सकता है, बट मैंने यहाँ पे ये नहीं पूछा, ये मैंने आपको दे दिया ऑलरेडी. The DTIA scheme, the Defense Testing Infrastructure Scheme, was launched in which year with an outlay of what? That is the question. So the news is this only, that the Ministry of Defense has signed an MOU under Defense Testing Infrastructure Scheme, and under this MOU, the Ministry of Defense will establish 3 testing facilities in Chennai under the Tamil Nadu Defense Industrial Corridor. So what is a defense industrial corridor? A defense industrial corridor, guys, it is basically a region, a place which is dedicated for improving the indigenous defense manufacturing, right? It is a region which is dedicated for improving the defense manufacturing, the defense equipments manufacturing. Okay, there we have 2 defense industrial corridor. One is UP Defense Industrial Corridor and another is Tamil Nadu Defense Industrial Corridor. UP Defense Industrial Corridor has 6 nodes. It connects Agra, Aligarh, Chitrakoot, Kanpur, Lucknow, and one more place, Jhansi. Yes, Agra, Aligarh, Chitrakoot, Kanpur, Lucknow, and Jhansi. And Tamil Nadu Defense Industrial Corridor has 5 nodes. It connects 5 places: Chennai, Coimbatore, Tiruchirappalli, Salem, and one more. I am forgetting the name. Yes, H से है नाम कुछ उसका, ठीक है. I am forgetting the name. Chennai, Coimbatore, Tiruchirappalli, Salem, and some Horus and Heris, ऐसे कुछ तो भी नाम है, H से नाम है. I am forgetting the name. I beg your pardon for that. So this is Defense Industrial Corridor. Now, what is this Defense Testing Infrastructure Scheme? ठीक है, Hosur, yes, Hosur. Okay, so the 5th place is Hosur in Tamil Nadu, which is connected by Defense Industrial Corridor. Alright, so Defense Testing Infrastructure Scheme is basically, the objective is setting up the defense testing infrastructure. As the name says, the state-of-the-art testing facilities in collaboration with private industries and central or state governments and other stakeholders, right? So that we can ensure the self-reliance in defense manufacturing. Okay. It was launched in the year 2020 with a total outlay of 400 crores, 400 करोड़. अब इसमें जो फंडिंग होती है, the government provides 75% of the funding, 75% of the project's funding as grant in aid, and the rest 25% is funded by the special purpose vehicles, which comprises the special purpose vehicles which comprise the Indian private entities and central or state governments. ठीक है, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट 75% फंडिंग तो देगी ही, रेस्ट ऑफ द 25% इज फंडेड बाय द एसपीवी व्हिच कंप्राइजेस the private entities, the state governments, some portion of central government as well. All right, and under 7 testing facilities were approved, 4 in Tamil Nadu and 3 in Uttar Pradesh. ठीक है, so that's it about this scheme. I hope it is clear. So the right answer will be what? It was launched in 2020 with an outlay of 400 crores. So the right answer to this question is option D. Option D is the right answer. Let's talk about question number 3. Which country recently hosted the 6th meeting of Global Partnership on AI Ministerial Council in a hybrid mode to pave the way for renewed integrated partnership for harnessing the potential of AI for good and for all? Right? That is the question. So this meeting has been organized in hybrid mode in New Delhi. And obviously New Delhi is in India, right? So India is the chair of GPAI for the year 2024, and that is why all meetings of GPAI in 2024 will be conducted in India. ठीक है? Now what is GPAI, Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence? What is the objective? It was launched in the year 2020 and India was one of the founding members, right? The objective is basically to bridge the gap between the theory of AI and its practicalness, right? And its practicality, not practicalness. I believe there is no word like practicalness. Practicality और theory में जो gap है, उसको fulfill करने के लिए, उसको bridge करने के लिए इस initiative को launch किया गया था to give a boost to the to the research and development in the field of in the ecosystem of artificial intelligence. All right, launched in the year 2020, and it was the result of OECD recommendation on artificial intelligence. ठीक है, और इसमें बहुत सारे स्टेक होल्डर्स मिलके रिसर्चर्स, अकेडमियाज, रिसर्चर्स हो गए, इसमें इनोवेटर्स हो गए, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट्स, पूरी दुनिया की सरकारें, प्राइवेट एंटिटीज, all of them together share their knowledge and they work towards building the artificial intelligence ecosystem. It is a multi-stakeholder initiative. Currently, it has 29 member countries. Its secretariat is hosted at OECD, which I believe is in Paris, right? 2024 का जो chair है, that is India. I already told you, and all the meetings in the year 2024 will be conducted in India only. ठीक है, दिसंबर 2023 में इसका एनुअल जीपीएआई समिट भी हुआ था, वो हमने कवर करा था. ऑलराइट, सो दैट्स इट अबाउट जीपीएआई. द राइट आंसर देयरफॉर इज ऑप्शन ई. इंडिया इज द राइट आंसर. ठीक है, इंडिया इज द राइट आंसर. चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे आते हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. द 17th सेशन ऑफ द कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑफ स्टेट पार्टीज to the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities recently took place in New York, USA, with the theme Rethinking Disability Inclusion in the Current International Juncture and Ahead of the Summit of the Future. Obviously, you need not remember this theme. Okay. The question is, when was United Nations Convention on Rights of Persons with Disabilities adopted? When was this convention adopted? That is the question. So why it is in news? It is already mentioned in the question, because the 17th session of the Conference of State of Parties to United Nations Conference on Rights of Persons with Disabilities took place in New York in USA with this theme. You need not remember this theme. इतनी लंबी theme exam में नहीं पूछी जाती for sure, right? Now we need to talk about this convention. इस convention की बात हमें करनी पड़ेगी because it is in news, right? And it is directly related to the social issues part of the subject ESI. So, ये कन्वेंशन क्यों अडॉप्ट हुआ था? As the name says, Convention on Rights of Persons with Disabilities. So, it is for promoting, protecting and ensuring full and equal enjoyment of all the human rights and fundamental freedom by all persons with disabilities, and obviously to promote the respect and dignity of the person with disabilities, right? So, basically to ensure equal human rights, to ensure all types of freedoms, and to ensure a dignified life to the person with disabilities, right? It is an international human rights treaty of the United Nations, as the name says, UNCRPD. It was adopted in New York in the year 2006 and it came into force in the year 2008. Currently it has 164 signatories, including our pyara Bharat. And parties to the convention, right? All the parties to the convention are required to follow the mandates of this convention. They need to inculcate. The laws related to protection and ensuring the dignified life to the person with disabilities. ठीक है? I hope it is clear. So when was this convention adopted? It was adopted in the year 2006, but it came into force in the year 2008. So question is about adoption. The right answer therefore is option B. 2006 is the right answer. ठीक है? फ्रेम ड्रॉप हो रहा है क्या? कुछ लोग बोल रहे हैं. Let's talk about question number 5. Very very important question. ये क्वेश्चन आपके एग्जाम में डेफिनेटली आने वाला है, without any doubt. I have no doubt about this question. The Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs has extended the Smart Cities mission, which was launched in 2015, till what date to ensure the completion of the remaining project? Last year it was extended till June 2024. Now it has got one more extension till 31st March 2025. Till 31st March 2025. Right? Very very important question. ये आएगा पक्का पेपर में. And the extension, what is the reason for extension? Because the projects are still pending and the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs is saying that only 10% of the total projects are pending. So in order to complete all those sanctioned projects, we have extended this scheme till 31st March 2025. नो न्यू प्रोजेक्ट्स विल बी सैंक्शनड इन द एक्सटेंशन पीरियड, जो बचा हुआ प्रोजेक्ट था उसी को पूरा किया जाएगा, एंड नो मोर फंडिंग will be provided to the already existing projects. कोई नया पैसा नहीं दिया जाएगा, and no new projects shall be launched. All right. The condition is it has been granted without any additional cost, as I already told you, beyond the already approved financial inclusion under the mission. Right. अगर हम अभी इसके प्रोग्रेस की बात करें, so over 8,000 multi-sectoral projects are being developed, which amounts to approximately 1.6 lakh crores. 1.6 lakh crores, right? 7188 projects, which is approximately 90% of the projects are already completed, and 830 projects are yet to be completed, which amounts to rupees 19,926 crores. ठीक है? I hope it is clear. 48,000 crore was the budget. आ रहा हूं मैं उसी पे आ रहा हूं, don't worry. The budget allocation was 48,000 crore for the 100 smart cities, and 46,585 crores have been allocated. 97% of the fund of the total outlay has been already released. ठीक है, and 93% of the released funds have already been utilized. तो बढ़िया चल रही है स्कीम, बट थोड़ा सा डिले हो गया है, बट वो तो होगा ही. इतना बड़ा देश है, इतने सारे लोग हैं, इतने सारे टर्म्स एंड कंडीशंस हैं, तो प्रॉब्लम तो होनी है. And 74 out of 100 cities have received full government financial support under the mission. ठीक है, आई होप इट इज क्लियर. इसमें से पक्का क्वेश्चन आएगा 100%. नोबडी कैन स्टॉप दिस. ऑप्शन बी, मार्च 2025 इज द राइट आंसर. नो, आई डोंट थिंक कि डिस्क्रिप्टिव क्वेश्चन आएगा इसमें से. आई डोंट थिंक सो. क्वेश्चन नंबर 6. नीति आयोग हैज रिसेंटली लॉन्च्ड अ 3-month long संपूर्णता अभियान to achieve saturation in each of the 6 identified indicators in how many aspirational districts and how many aspirational blocks across the country under the aspirational district program and aspirational block program. Both aspirational district and aspirational block program have the same objective of developing those districts and those blocks which have the potential of developing, but they are not well developed. ठीक है, aspirational district program obviously is for districts, and aspirational block program is obviously for the blocks. ठीक है. Now नीति आयोग has launched संपूर्णता अभियान. Now what will happen under संपूर्णता अभियान? संपूर्णता मतलब completeness. So under this अभियान, under this campaign, the objective is to achieve 100% saturation in each of the 6 identified key performance indicators in 112 aspirational districts and 500 aspirational blocks, right? And it is a 3-month long campaign from 4th July to 30th September 2024. Now these are the key performance indicators in case of aspirational blocks. You need not remember everything. You can just give a read to it, right? आप इसको बस एक बार पढ़ सकते हो, आपको याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है. I have just provided it to you in case आपके दिमाग में confusion आए that which are the 6 identified KPIs, right? So these are the 6 KPIs in case of aspirational blocks, and these are the 6 KPIs in case of aspirational districts. ठीक है, just give a read to it. You need not remember it. Video is lagging. Is it fine now? ठीक है, Okay, so these are the 6 identified KPIs in case of aspirational districts. Okay. Now, this Sampoornata Abhiyan, how it will be implemented. So, Niti Aayog will provide a list of activities that districts and blocks will have to organize as part of this Abhiyan, and all the districts and blocks will have to develop a 3-month plan, 3-month action plan on how they can saturate the 6 indicators, and they will also have to track the progress on saturation every month. तो 3 महीने में 100% सैचुरेशन करने का टारगेट है. ऑलराइट, so that's it about this. So 112 aspirational districts and 500 aspirational blocks. So the right answer will be option C. ठीक है. All right. So now let's talk about the questions in short. But before that, if you want to have the PDF of this class, you can join the Telegram channel. The link is provided in the description. Question number 7. Who is the chairperson of the very important question. Very important question. Who is the chairperson of the recently constituted 26-member advisory committee on national account statistics by the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation to determine the base year for GDP data? बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है. इससे इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन आपके एग्जाम के अलावा हो ही नहीं सकता. द राइट आंसर इज विश्वनाथ गोल्डा. द राइट आंसर इज विश्वनाथ गोल्डा. Option A is the right answer, and he is the former professor of Institute of Economic Growth. Option A is the right answer. Question number 8. Which ministry has recently signed a statement of intent with Ministry of MSME, which is now headed by Jitan Ram Manjhi, to collaborate for formalizing and strengthening SHG women-led rural enterprises through Ministry of MSME's flagship schemes? Okay. The right answer to this question is Ministry of Rural Development. Option C. And now the Ministry of Rural Development is headed by Shivraj Singh Chauhan, who is also the Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Okay. Question number 9. Very important. Who has been recently appointed as the chairperson of National Medical Commission by the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet? The tenure of the National Medical Commission chairperson is either 4 years or 70 years of age, whichever is earlier, or till the further orders, whichever is earlier. The right answer is Dr. B.N. Gangadhar. Option E. And the last question for today, question number 10, very important again. आज तो सारे क्वेश्चन इंपॉर्टेंट है. कस्तूरबा गांधी बालिका विद्यालयास are the residential schools for girls belonging to disadvantaged groups such as SC, ST, OBC minority and below poverty line from which classes? कौन सी क्लास के बच्चों के लिए है ये? So it is for class 6 to class 12. Option B is the right answer, class 6 to class 12. And as of now, there are 5117 Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalayas in the country across 30 states and UTs. This fact is very important. Do write it in your PDF जो भी आपको मिलेगी Telegram पे. Alright guys, so that's it for today. I hope all the questions and their explanations are clear. The people who will be watching it later, you guys can ask your doubt in the comment section. And the people who are now with me, you can ask your doubt. And I beg your pardon for that glitch. बीच में थोड़ा सा जो glitch आया था उसके लिए थोड़ा सा मैं माफी चाहता हूं. टेक्नोलॉजी है, चलता है, होता है. टेलीग्राम पे आपका मैसेज चेक कर लेना, ठीक है जी. देवांश देव पांडा मैं अभी आज रात को चेक करूंगा. नहीं, कल क्यों होगी पीआईबी की क्लास? मंडे, वेडनेसडे, फ्राइडे 5 बजे होती है. Alright guys, so let's wind it up. I'll see you in the next class on Monday. Till then, keep studying and keep studying hard. Goodbye, take care and God bless.